This is Marvin Kane, and welcome back for another exciting episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love with an older man, that is me, reacting to young people dating men and women. We're paying attention to their body language, we're paying attention to their clothes. What is the message that they're putting out? So I'm going to make my comments based on what I see. You might agree with me, and if you do or you don't, put it in the comment section. I would love to hear what you have to say. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. But the idea is we're expanding our thoughts to see what's the best way to enter a relationship successfully. So please help us to grow our channel. 25,000 subscribers is our goal. And to reach that goal, we just need your help by hitting the subscribe button. So don't forget to share and like our information, our video with a friend or family member or a stranger. We just appreciate the efforts that you put together. So thank you for all that. Now, Arlette is going to bring out the next single lady, and here she is. These are our guys.
Hello, welcome in.
All right, so before the person speaks, I like to talk about their body language, the movements that they're making, the message that they're sending out. So the way our show works is I'm going to give you my opinion on what I see and what message I believe this lady is putting out. So here's a woman who is very shapely, and she knows she's very shapely, but she's hiding something, and she's revealing just a little bit. So she's like a tease. We can't really see it from this angle, and I want to give my critique before or my reaction before we actually hear her speak. But she's a tease. She's got her ears in chains and pretty much in jail. She's very stylish. She's got her hair done, pretty natural look, all black look. She's just kind of like putting herself out there, but she's not going to tell you everything about herself. She's holding back. Is she looking for love? I don't think so. I think she wants to hear what men are thinking about her. I think she might be using this show as an opportunity for growth, but not growth for love. So let's see where we are with this. Let's see where we are.
Name?
Imani.
Imani, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, and what do you do?
I'm a travel nurse, travel RN.
Okay, nice. And what do you look for in a man?
Look, I can tell you right now, she's not finding love on this show. Generally, when you have three people pop, which we heard initially, the others start to slowly pop, which we see. So she's a travel nurse.
I'm looking for somebody who is. I'm looking for a dominant man.
Okay,
Yes, someone who's masculine and can fit my submissiveness.
okay. And so we did get some balloons popped here, so let's go over to some of these.
I mean, I know what I said about her, but why didn't these guys give her a chance? She's a very beautiful woman, very shapely woman. But I think it's the message she's putting out there with that body type. She is too revealing. And again, she's screaming hooker. I'm sorry, that's the only way I can put it. She's screaming hooker. And she talked about a dominant man. No man wants to be dominant. And she's a submissive woman. So what does that mean? She's a little twisted in her thinking. Like I said, she's not going to tell you everything. This woman is hiding behind the mask of her body.
These guys and see what's going on. All right, we'll start right on over here. Your name and your age and why you ended up popping.
My name is David, and I'm 34. Just the attraction, and also, I just feel like there's a lot of puppets that you can make with your hand. I don't know. It's just kind of like the gloves make it like looks like you're doing shadows or puppets or something like that. So it just kind of threw me off.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, now, is he your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
She wants a tall guy.
Same thing with the attraction. I guess it's just like the physical, like the face. Not that he's handsome for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. But just not the attraction.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, cool. Thank you. Let's go on over here.
She's
You
a
can have your
beautiful
name,
woman.
age, and why you ended
But
up
very
popping.
mysterious.
My name is Ovi. I'm 30 years old, and I popped because I heard travel RNs. You know what I mean?
You don't like nurses?
I mean, nurses, they get the bag and all, but you traveling, so
Okay,
you know
understood.
what I mean. They just like flight attendants to me. You know what I mean? They just too out
All
and
over the place
about.
to you?
Yeah, they on the apps. You know what I mean? They trying to meet people everywhere they go and all that shit. So
Okay, understood.
yeah.
Okay, so you're,
Oh,
you're saying travel
judgmental.
RNs have a bad rep. That's why you ended up popping?
Yeah, I used to mess with one, and you know, it was that kind of time. You know.
See, that's kind of silly to me. He had one experience, and so now he's labeled every woman to be just like his woman. This woman seems like a nice woman, but she's a little shallow, but she's not argumentative. She did say she was submissive. She's just not going to tell you the whole story.
Just kind of all over the place, so,
Okay.
just reminiscent of that. I can't do that.
Understood.
But she beautiful, though, you know what I mean?
She said, understood, no defense for herself. So here's a woman, I'm telling you, it's just something there that's kind of scary to me. So I'm looking her as a woman who may get into a debate or argument with her man, and then 2 weeks goes by, she brings the same subject back up again because it's not resolved because she's very passive.
I like her skin tone. She got, she look like she thick. You know what I mean? She my type for real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and now is Obi your type?
He's cute.
Yeah, she's like tall guys.
So if you were to approach you, you'd go for that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, let's go on over to our next guy. If we can have your name and how old you are and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Eric. I'm 38 years old. And it's the same thing. I just like to have someone who stands out. And I like to wear black. And I think that it would be weird to just have two people walking around wearing black.
I do wear black a lot, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
It seems like it. But I like it, obviously. There's a balance,
That's funny because I was going to wear a color
Yeah.
dress because of that exact reason. So
Yeah.
you're right. I do agree with you.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Okay.
It does.
And now, is he your type?
No.
Yes. She's not, he's
Because of
not.
the dreads, I am not a dread.
Oh.
Or locks, not dreads. Not a lock guy.
Thanks for
on my
correcting
phone.
yourself.
Yeah, of course, because your locks are neat.
Okay. Okay, so just the hairs for you is the no.
What
Just
is
a
it- What is it
reminder.
about locks, though,
Just
specifically?
an X reminder.
That's an X,
That's all.
yeah, see?
That really is.
Yeah, people who, I didn't hurt you, I didn't do anything.
No, you
but-
didn't. You
yeah,
didn't. It's just
yeah,
a
yeah,
reminder.
Right.
So she's not healed. So she had an ex that had locks. Did he have a face? Did he have arms too? Did he have a nose? I mean, it's just silly to me. Listen, if you're worried about some trait of your ex and this causes you to not like somebody because they are familiar or similar, you're not ready for a relationship. You got to be complete. You got to be whole. You got to be over that stuff. She's not over it. She's not ready. So now we found out one of the things that she's holding back.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, thank you. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping.
My name is Denzel, and I'm 30. The reason why I popped is I just the connection wasn't there for me. You know what I mean? So
Okay. What do you mean by connection?
when you just walked out, I just didn't feel that connection between us. Like I don't know. I just know when I know. You know what I mean? So and it could be because of the all black too, because I like wearing all black. So once you said that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna add that to the list. But yeah, but you're a beautiful young woman. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So I like your fit and everything. So it's just
Okay. Now, is Denzel someone that's your type?
Maybe for a one night stand, but not like.
She put it out like that. Oh my goodness. So it is sexual. So I think that's what the men see. That's just ridiculously sad. So that's what they can see. I mean, they all pop their balloon. See, we can't see these people the way they really are. I mean, this is on a camera. We're looking on a screen. And so it's not as going to be as sharp. It's not real to life. I mean, look at Arlette's face. That tells the whole story right there. So she spoke volumes. I'm telling you, there's more to this woman than meets the eye.
or anything. But he's a handsome man, of course. All of these men are handsome. So that's going to be a dominant response.
Okay, so why just for a one night stand?
Just not, I don't see anything as a long term. He looks kind of old. May I ask your age?
ask me anything. I'm 30.
30?
Yeah.
Oh, no offense, you don't look 30.
Okay. Thank you.
No shade or anything like that, honestly. But yeah, that's just it. It just looks, he just looks a little older than what I would, yeah.
All right, let's go to our next guy. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Joe, my age is 37, and she started talking about submissive and dominant. That's some
Yeah.
game right there. I've been in the Bay for 2 years. I've been knowing, you know what I'm saying, some game. That's game right there.
A woman wanting a dominant, a submissive woman wanting a dominant
You don't
man?
say it. You just feel the energy. So
No, but that's what-
when you came out, I felt your feminine energy. I was like, damn, she got the soft voice and all that. But then when you said that, I'm like, oh, it's game.
I think I said it because that's really what I am looking for, because that's really how I am.
I just scope it out and I just see it. But
I see the submission in her. She corrected herself when she was talking over him, not just because he's a man, but because he was speaking and it wasn't her turn to speak. And so she pulled her words back. But to use the word dominant, I mean, that's you can never make dominant a positive word. Dominant is a negative word. It has negative meanings. It's to oppress, it's to stand over top of, it's to look down on. I mean, there's nothing positive about it. But that was the word she used. That was a very bad choice of words.
you my type, you my speed. I like everything. I'll go
Thank
to
you.
town on you. But when you said that, I can't do it. I can't do it because now you pocket watching. That's what I think. That's what I think you pocket watching.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So if a woman really, so you're looking for someone who is, or you would want somebody who is feminine?
I'm just vibing.
Okay, so if somebody really does tell you, hey, I'm feminine, like this is really how I am.
I don't got you. I don't need you to tell me that.
I know, but I mean, she asked the question, so like this is the person I am.
See, now he's arguing with her, so he's dominating. So she should be okay with that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I feel the energy. So if you feminine, you always feminine. And I'm gonna always feel that feminine energy. Just like if I'm feminine, you gonna feel my feminine energy. But if I'm
I mean, I would
masculine,
see it. It
I'm
wasn't-
looking you in your eyes and I'm saying, what's up with you tonight? I'm trying to take you out. You gonna feel it.
Okay.
I guarantee you, after the show, he gonna be all up in her face. Girl, that was just for the camera. That was just for the camera.
You don't need what's understood don't need to be said. So, but you my speed as far as looks. But when you said that, I was like, her mind is different, and I don't know. It's too calculated.
No, because I mean, honestly, if I may respond, if a man is looking for somebody who is feminine, I mean, I have no problem saying that I am feminine because I really am. I really am looking
She
for a
is.
dominant man because I am soft, sensual, feminine, submissive.
I'll never
all of
say that I'm dominant. I'll never.
You should not say you're dominant, but you're being dominant. But it's a description. She is entitled to defend her, what she's saying. She is entitled to have an opinion about herself. I mean, she doesn't know you. You're a stranger, and they've got like seconds, minutes. I mean, this show might be like 20 minutes when we're finished. 20 minutes, and you're going to see the whole interaction between her and like 8, 9, 10 other guys. So she has to say what she is to bring you up to speed faster. Dude, what are you missing? No, I don't like her dress, but I like her personality, except for that one night stand thing. Yeah.
Say that I'm alpha. I'll never say that I'm masculine. But
Yeah.
when you in my presence, you're gonna feel protected. You're gonna feel provided for. All that shit. You
I
gonna-
know.
you gonna
I
feel
mean,
all that.
she asked me, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the type of man that I would want. A man would know. Oh yeah, I'm that. I don't have to prove it.
So we can
but I
agree
just
to
point out.
disagree.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I just
cool.
point out.
Thank
That's
you.
what I want.
All right, if we
That's
can have
too
your
much.
name, your age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Name's
'Cause
Josh,
everybody
I'm
else did.
37. She just reminds me of an ex.
Oh,
That's it.
really? Can you describe
And
her if you don't mind?
That ex is actually a nurse, a traveling nurse too. So I was like, oh hell no. If I could have popped twice, I would have popped twice. But
Understood.
I mean, it's that simple.
The nurses are not getting love today. No, it's
That
okay.
was
It's
like
all
the
good.
most stress I ever had in my life, and
I
I'll never
understand.
do it again. So I don't mess with nurses.
I understand.
So why was it stressful?
Just there was a lot. There was a lot going on, and then you know what I mean, like the whole thing of she would say take little digs at me when she got mad.
Oh, I thought the traveling part is what you said
Yeah,
was stressful.
talking about like
That's
I
personal.
don't know, I
A
might have to
personality.
get up on something else when I'm out of town and blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, well shit.
That's not the type of girl I am.
Do you? Do you? Because I'm not dealing with that no more.
Okay, and now is he your type?
No,
No.
just he just looks older. Oh, may I ask your age?
I'm 37.
Okay, yeah, he just looks older than his age. Unless that's in a
Is it the
I
patch?
guess. Maybe the gray hair.
That's a birth.
No, but no, it's really the eyes maybe.
Yeah, he does look older.
Like I said, these are all handsome men.
All right, thank you. Okay, if we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Miko Patron. I popped my balloon because just the black, like What the
Should've worn
style?
another
Like, I want to
color.
see different color. I want to see the style, like
Then you
different
don't
colors. I
pop
want to
your
see the
balloon and you
fashion
go
of
on a
her.
date.
She's a very beautiful woman. I love a strong woman, independent. Remind me of my mother. I love that type of woman. But at the same time, I'm a strong man as well. I want a strong woman to match my type.
Okay.
But just the fashion. That's it. Everything else is there, just the style.
Okay. All right. Now, is he your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
May I ask where you from?
Yeah, right. I'm from South Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm African, but honestly, I like Americanized African men. He's just a little too African. Not in any insulting way, honestly.
I'm not, if you know me. You'd be surprised.
That's
I'm not-
acceptable,
Not at all.
So, what made you say he's too African?
I think the strong facial features, yeah.
He can't change his facial features by coming here to America. That was the dumb comment that you just made. If you said something about his character can change, or the way he thinks about money, thinks about living, thinks about culture, thinks about societal things, matters and norms like that, those are things he can be considered Americanized on. Unbelievable. She said his facial structures is too African.
Okay. Okay. And which part of Africa are you from?
I'm half Kenyan, half Ghanaian, so I'm like East and West.
Okay. All right.
That's why she looks
Thank
like
you.
she's super beautiful.
problem.
Okay. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended
He
up
loves her.
popping.
I'm Sean. I'm 32. I popped one because of the traveling nurse. I did hospice for.
You guys don't like nurses.
No, I did hospice for 4 to 5 years, and I just don't. I'm done with that. It came with a lot of pain and seeing people pass. I didn't really
Understood,
like it.
yes.
And then second, you remind me of somebody that I knew from my childhood. She's beautiful and she's very successful, but I appreciate that relationship, and I wouldn't want to compare that.
I don't
So
feel like
don't.
you would have to I mean, if it's childhood, I wouldn't feel like you would have to compare that.
Well, I know her now. It's just when
Okay.
I see you, I see her.
Okay.
And
That's
it's as simple as
different.
that.
Okay. And now, does he fall into something that's your type?
Yes.
One night stand, probably, yes.
She's. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know, it's a shame that I actually know women like her, but to actually say that, she did exactly what she wanted to do with this dress. She came out, she came out to promote sex, a one night stand. This is not my kind of woman. I am so disappointed in this series.
Okay. And why with this one night stand as well?
Honestly, I don't know him personally. Like, we haven't had that in-depth talk. But probably if we did, then, okay, my mind would change. But off of first base, no. I think it would just be like a hookup. And, yes, I do like guys who are at least a couple inches taller than me when I wear heels.
Okay.
Especially 6-inch heels. These aren't 6 inches, but, like, I do like wearing 6 inches.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So let's head back on over here. That is unfortunately all of the
She's got a
balloons
chain on
popped.
her
We're able
leg.
to find you a
No
match
one likes
today.
nurses, and that is understandable.
But thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and
Yes,
give it
thank
up for her,
you.
men. I'll take that. Thank you.
I mean, I'm proud of these guys because they're not falling for it. They're not stupid. I mean, they all popped her balloon before she got to the first guy. And that's because she comes out promoting sex. And she confirmed it by saying about two guys, he might be good for a one night stand. What kind of twisted mindset is that? That's like nasty. To even say that, to form the words, the movement of your mouth, to say that. I mean, she's got partially a good personality. She just needs to finish developing and growing. She's not a whole person yet. I mean, she's stuck in some silly land. And you know what? She's never going to be happy. This is the woman that's going to be like 60 years old, still looking for that first husband. I'm sorry, but that's terrible. And if she gets married before then, it's going to be end in divorce. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, listen, we want to thank you for joining us in this episode of An Older Man Reacting to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Again, my name is Marvin Kane. Please continue to watch our videos And we're trying to read the room. We're trying to open up and let you see some things that you may not have thought about or some reminders. Yes, people, please get healed. If you got to compare the next person in a negative way to your ex, you're not healed. If you're still feeling that, get over that, work through it, get some therapy, talk to a friend. So please help our channel to grow, help us to reach 25,000 subscribers and more. Let's just go straight to 1 million. Yes, that would be awesome. So we appreciate you. So we'll see you on the next episode. But for now, remember this.